up and running, which is pretty awesome. So, got the table all set up. Put 2 lists together. Finished all the coding yesterday that we were doing for this. As my whole craft room falls apart. I have not disassembled my painting setup to set up to play a game on the channel in a while. So this took me way longer than I expected it to. I'll put it that way. But it's all good. That's what happens when you don't disassemble stuff for 6 months or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Got it all set up now. Both cameras rocking and rolling. On this one here, we're going to be moving around as we play, so we can zoom in on the actions. So what do I got? Well, we've got our 150 point list of Watch Brothers. This is our Watch Captain. Good old dog hair there. So that's our Watch Captain. Hello! And this is just our Watch Brother with a shotgun. These guys together are just slightly over 150 points. So this is our starting campaign force. These 2 guys. Which is pretty crazy. So, what we're doing is I put together about 150 point list for some orcs. Orc. And I decided I've never actually gotten to play with my Cruel Boys. So I wanted to today. So this is one of the, this is the Cruel Boy orc leader. That's what he is with a Ultra Claw. And it's pretty cool. And then we've got a whole bunch of just orc boys with sluggas and choppas. I don't think there's specifically rules for Beast Naga's boys. Sorry, these aren't Cruel Boys. Those are my AOS works and they're fun to play with. These are Beast Naga boys. I don't think there's specifically rules for Beast Nagas in one-page rules. At least I couldn't find an equivalent for them. So I'm just playing them as orc boys. But they're pretty fun. They're the black and white WA boys goth theme from my orc army. Plus I tried to give the squig hides a little bit of different color. This one's fluorescent green. And he's got that grenade launcher there. So he's going to count as having a rocket launcher and stuff. So, which is pretty cool. But the orcs got a whole lot more boys. They got 7 boys and a leader versus the 2 Space Marines. So, yeah, I'm thinking the Space Marines are going to have a bad time. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll tally up all the campaign stuff as well. And get to learn that too, which is pretty darn sweet. We also... Sorry, hold on. There's extra Watch Brothers in the way. We also have all the coding stuff that we did yesterday. This is the orc list, just in case I wanted it up. We also have all the coding stuff that we did yesterday for coding our enemy behavior table. So we're not going to have super predictable enemies. We're going to be able to use the table. I made the hooligan, which I guess I thought was a funny name for orcs. Behavior type, and then we have an encounter type as well. So after every round, we can click the encounter list, and it will give us some kind of special event. Just pretty cool. It's all the stuff we coded together on stream yesterday. So with that, we're pretty much good to go. Normally we would roll off and then do deployments and stuff, but since this is single player essentially, I figured a more kind of thematic setup made sense. The idea is maybe the Death Watch here. The Death Watch here maybe being sent in to clear this facility out of orcs. The orcs have attacked it a while ago, and the Death Watch are coming in to take it back. So I didn't use any of my Necromunda terrain today. I just used like all my like industrial-y kind of terrain because I thought that would make a more like fun. Someone's car alarm's just going off forever. I thought that'd make it more fun, like kind of like I don't know, like facility kind of things. There's a bunch of pipes and tubes and different things, so I put the orcs like from about 50% back, and this sort of spread them out so they're kind of like game NPCs, I guess. And then I figured I'd start my Watch Brothers at the other end of my table, and yeah, and rock and roll pretty much. So we do need to do a roll off. To see which side would get to go first. So let's rock it and roll it. Alright, so first off, I figure I'm not going to run through the rules until we're actually playing. So normally you would roll off and then you would deploy a guy, or anyone would deploy a guy. You deploy a guy, you put him in the thing. You'd also pick a victory condition, such as like putting down points to capture and stuff. I figure this is pretty much just exterminations, so I can get a hang of the rules. So if my Watch Brothers get wiped out, which I'm assuming they're going to compared to the numbers here, if they get wiped out, they get wiped out. If my orcs get wiped out, Watch Brothers win and we can keep going with the campaign. Otherwise, we'll start over. Alright, so... Shit. Where'd that go? I don't know. And I threw dice on the floor. Alright, roll it off. The orcs go first? Do the Watch Brothers go first? Alright, Watch Brothers go first. Alright. Swapping cams. So here's the two Watch Brothers. I put them down at the end of the table. So, yeah, I guess we'll just get rocking and rolling. We are going to be using extra actions for my side and critical hits for my side. The NPCs aren't going to get those because they're just going to do the standard actions and behaviors. My guys are getting critical hits. We're going to be using the behavior table I coded up on the website, and we're going to be using the random encounter table I coded up on the website as well. Speaking of which, let me make sure I have the rules pulled up, which I do, so we can take a look at those for critical hits if we get any. Alright, tactical phase, command points, critical hits. You know, for deployment we could do, or not for deployment, for activations we could do the Fog of War thing. That might be cool. I don't really have like a bag or anything though to put them in. All right, we'll just do it for this one. Next time we'll try to get a bag or something. That'd be cool. All right, so let's rock and roll. So, Watch Brothers, first activation. So unless otherwise specified, everybody in Grimdark Firefight moves 6 inches. Just as a nice little mental, easy to remember thing. This is actually a holdover from old 40k. That's just how old 40k used to be. All infantry would just move the same distance, so it's nice and easy to remember. Alright, so I'm going to... I'm going to move my shotgun guy up. And he's pretty much just going to go forward. His job's just going to be go forward and shoot orcs. So I'm going to move him up his 6 inches. And then he's got a 12-inch range on his shotgun. So we're going to take some shots, see what we got. It's only guy's... I don't even know if I would have line of sight on him, to be honest. And that guy's too far away. Do not have line of sight on him. Yeah, I'm going to say I can't actually say anybody with him. Alright, so we're going to use one of the extra actions then. So he's going to go on Overwatch. Where are the extra actions? There they are. Alright, Overwatch. Units can hold off on doing anything and prepare to shoot at something. I guess, do you get to move when you Overwatch? Idle until the... Hold on. Maybe you don't actually get to move if you Overwatch. Let's check the basic rules. Most important rule, have fun. Let's see, roll-offs, quality tests, modifiers, weapons, preparation, deploying armies, rounds, activating units. Alright, players may activate a unit that is not activated yet and take one action. Here are all of the actions. Right, hold, advance, rush, or charge. Oh, okay. So if I Overwatch, I can't actually move. Okay. All right. Good to know. All right, but we're gonna stay there. Yeah, we're gonna. We might as well. Yeah, we'll move there. We'll move there and we'll call it nice and easy. Alright, now the orcs get to pick somebody to go. They have 7 people. So that's... No, they have 8 people. Alright. Maybe we should do the, dice in a bag thing. That might be fun. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can sort something out to put dice in. Because that will also solve the issue of what... I guess it won't solve the issue of what guy I activate. Yeah, it won't. Because each dice isn't tied to a guy. It's tied to a... Each dice is tied to a guy, but it's tied to a place. Anyway. Alright, we'll just activate the guy closest to the... we'll start on the far side. The guy farthest back is going to activate. It's not the map. Though it really should be the closest guys that activate first. So we will do that. Alright, Mr. Orc up here. He's going to move up. Shoom. He's going to take a shot at... Well, I guess really, we should use the behavior table I coded, right? That was the whole fucking point of coding it yesterday. Alright, so let's see what we get. Alright, this guy is a shooting unit, so he's going to advance towards closest unit, trying to stay in cover, and shoot closest unit if possible. Alright, there he is. Shooting down at my boy. Okay, wrong camera. Alright. So, we have our orc boy up here with rocket launchers shooting down at our guy down here. We're going to check his rolls, which I've got on this handy dandy notebook. So that's 12-inch range. He's more than within, or 18-inch range, more than within 18 inches. AP2, 1 attack, hitting on 5s. Alright, so 1 dice, hitting on 5s. Nope. He just chucks a rocket into the ground or the wall or whatever orcs would shoot at. It's just like, shh. Alright, so that's the orc activation. So now I get to activate my guy. The rocket launcher is probably the most dangerous. Alright, so 6-inch move. Let's measure it out. My guy goes this way, he's not going to be able to shoot anybody, so I'm basically going to lose a whole turn of shooting. If I move over here, I'll be able to hit that one guy, so we're going to do that. Zoom. And he has a carbine. He has a heavy rifle with a fusion blaster. He's now going to be able to hit with the fusion blaster because it's too far away. He's going to be able to hit with the heavy rifle. One attack, hitting on 3s. Going to put some shots into this orc right here. Alright, got a 3. So the orc now needs to roll a defense dice. Orcs have a defense of 5 up. But it's AP 1, so he's going to have to add another one to that. Hello! So that means he's going to have to roll a 6. Alright, we're going to roll. He rolls a 5, so he's going to take a wound. Now, couple of things about Grimdark Firefight. Okay? Grimdark Firefight uses a wound system similar to old Kill Team. So every time somebody takes a wound, every time somebody is reduced to 0 toughness, which he only has a toughness of 1, they're going to take a wound. Okay? So we're now going to roll. We're now going to roll for his wounds to see, basically, if it kills him or not. All right. So he's going to need a 6 to die. Everything else, he's going to be stunned. Okay. So he takes a 4. So he just took some shots, and he's just having a bad day right now. But he's stunned, which means he's going to lose his actions. And he's going to gain a wound marker. So as these wound markers accumulate, they're going to add up. They're going to add up on him and make it easier because they're going to add into that wound roll. Right? So now next time when I roll it, he only needs a 5 up to die. So it's going to accumulate. Plus, now that he's stunned, he's lost his turn. And if he gets hit again while he's stunned, he's just dead. Either in melee or ranged. So you can, like, coup de grace people, essentially. Alright, cool. Well, that's all. Oh, wait. I have, my commander has a special thing where he can command someone to move up an extra 6 inches. We're going to do that. I should have done this on the shotgun guy first, but fuck it. He's just going to move over here. Just to maybe get a range where the orcs start moving up. Alright, next up orc. He's stunned, so we're going to do this guy over here with the orange. You can see him just a little bit. Just a little bit right there. A little bit right there. Swap over to this camera. We're going to go to the website. We're going to generate a behavior. Let's see. Alright, so this guy is a hybrid unit. So he's going to advance towards closest unit, trying to end cover, and shoot closest unit twice, if possible. Ooh. Dig it. If he goes this way, he's not going to be able to see anybody. But he might... But his pistol's only 12-inch range. Shit. I think his thing might be wasted. Yeah, it is. Rip. Ripperoonie. Alright, so you're going to go this way, buddy. Over here to your son comrade. Alright. Next work up. It's going to be a guy with a blue thing over here. What's he going to do? Advance towards closest unit, ignore and cover, and shoot closest unit. Alright, he's going to be able to do that. We're going to be able to do that. Okay. Boop. Alright. This is great. I'm new to 40k, was thinking of getting Kill Team starter, wonder if I could play myself. Loving this behavior. Nice, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's just up on my website. If you want to use it, go to town. If you want to steal it, go to town. I'm probably going to add more to it. But if you want to see how I coded it, I did it yesterday on stream. It's just basic jQuery and HTML. But it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. I also made the website on stream, like the whole thing, and that's a little more like instructive-y how I coded it. But I have no idea which teams are the best right now. I have no idea. I have no idea if my teams in this are going to work, to be honest. I'm fully expecting my Watch Brothers just to get hammered. But, alright, 6 inches. We have an inch there for cover. So he's going to pop like this. And he's going to take a shot at Mr. Shotgun right there. There we go. We got Mr. Orc right here. Oh, hold up. 1 second. We'll back that up a little bit. How's that? Okay, there we go. Now I can see him. Alright, we got Mr. Orc right here taking a shot into Shotgunner Boy. He's got a Slugga, which I think is 1 shot. Yep, 1 shot, 12 inches, no AP. He's shooting on a 5+. Shooting into the Watch Brother. Definitely doesn't get it on a 1. Alright, so these orcs have activated. We've got the boss and then 3 more orcs over here to activate. They're probably going to be a little bit hard to see. So that's this guy, that guy, and this guy back here. And then we've got the boss right here to activate. So we're going to activate the boss first. Alright. Advance towards closest unit, trying to end in cover and shoot closest unit if possible. Okay? So he's got 6-inch drop, or 3-inch drop, and then a 3-inch move. So he's going to wind up in cover, but I think he's going to be out of range of shooting. Yeah, he is out of range of shooting, so no shooting for him. So let's go back, and we're going to rapid fire actions for these other 3 orcs so they can get in the game. So orc number 1. Rush towards closest unit. Alright, so a rush. Let's double check our one-page rules here. A rush is unit moves up to 12, but may not shoot. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we got 1 unit that's rushing. Let's check the other ones. Advance towards closest unit, trying to end cover and shoot closest unit twice if possible. Okay, and then what's the other one? Advance towards closest unit, ignoring cover, and shoot closest unit. Alright. So let's get some of those down. No, I think it's that one, right? Let's double check. Yeah. Cool. Alright, we're back. Alright, so this guy over here, he's going to be the guy that rushed. So, zoom. He's fucking speedy, boy. Alright, this guy here, he's just going to get an advance, but he's still out of range. We're going to actually put him over here because it didn't say to ignore cover for him. And then this guy's the one that advanced without ignoring cover, so we're going to move him up. His 6. Alright, so that's the end of turn 1. We've stunned 1 guy. The orcs have taken a couple shots and missed. And now they're just kind of running forward like a hooligan mob, which is exactly what I want them to do. So it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Happy with that. Alright. So this is the end of the round. So we're going to do an end of the round special event. We're going to do that from the event table. So like yesterday when we coded this, this is based off of the one-page rules and an event table. But I took out all of the things that basically just do damage. I'm not a big fan of random events just randomly doing damage to you. I don't think that's very fun. So these things are more like spawning extra mobs, spawning random mobs, all kinds of stuff like that. This is based still partly on my Stargrave event generator, which is why you can select a different game there. So we might get some weird ones to spawn some weird enemies in, and if that happens, we'll just re-roll. But let's roll away. Select 1 hostile and give them +1 defense for the next turn. Alright. So we need to randomly select one. Alright, is it the rocket launcher guy, the boss, or one of the 6 other bros? Alright, it's one of the 6 other bros. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this guy right here has got +1 defense. And so he's got a defense of 4+ for this round. Alright. Sweet. So we are good. Into the next round. Let's roll off for initiative. Orc roll. Getting a 2. Watch Brothers. Getting a 3. Alright, Watch Brothers gonna go first. Alright. So, we're going to move our Watch Captain first so we can order the other guy. So he's going to move right about here. He's going to move right about there. So then he's going to take a shot at that rocket launcher guy. So rocket launcher guy's got a AP4, which really sucks. So we need to get rid of him. So we've got a heavy rifle, 24-inch shots, but he also has a 6-inch fusion rifle. We're going to say it's in range. Fuck it. It's more fun if it's in range. First off, shooting with the heavy rifle. Alright, he hits with the heavy rifle, which is AP1. So let's resolve that first on our orc buddy there. Orc has a defense of 5+. But now he has AP1 hit, so it's a defense of 6. Oh, doesn't make it. Alright, so he's going to... Is he going to die or is he going to be stunned? Let's do our wound roll. He's going to be stunned. Blah, he's stunned. Alright, now let's shoot him with the fusion gun. 1 shot, hitting on a 3. We hit. Do you get to roll a defense die while you're stunned? To the rules! To the rules. Blarp. Let's double check. Let's double check. Who can shoot? Shooting sequence. Stun models are placed. Yeah, I did not put them on this side. Stun models automatically fail morale checks, and if they take any hits from shooting or are charged again, they are knocked out immediately. Okay, so he doesn't get defense. All right, that's cool. That's cool. We don't need defense. He don't need no defense because he dead. So we have melted ourselves an orc. Just gonna chuck him off the corner there. All right, so that's 1 down, and then he's gonna give this guy orders to move 6 again. He's gonna go over here just to get some cover, like that, just so he's not like in immediate line of shooting kind of thing. All right. Now we gotta pick an orc. Zoom. There we go. All right, that's not bad. All right, we're gonna pick the guy with extra defense here, and we're gonna see what he's doing. So let's check our behavior table. Rush towards closest unit. Interesting. Okay. I was expecting him to charge. But, I mean, that's the power of a random behavior table. So, that means he is basically just got to do this and be like, hi guys, how are you? And not do anything. Which is the fun of a random table. Instead of just, you know, because they will do unpredictable things, which is fun. Alright, so now I get to roll, I get to activate another Death Watch guy, which I'm going to activate this guy. We're going to use one of the extra actions, which is called, like, Take Aim. It's going to give me a -1 to my shooting, so I'm going to be hitting on a 2+ with it. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Let me double check. Pretty sure that's what it does. pretty sure that's what it does. It's called Focused Fire. +1 to hit. Okay, cool. That's the hit roll, not the hit number. So, alright, so we're rolling, and we're looking for a 2-up to hit this orc in front of us here. Wow. Wow. Oh, the shotgun has 2 attacks. Okay, cool. I was like, man, that's really bad. Alright, so we got a 6. So now we get to use critical hits. This is another additional roll that we're adding in from the expanded rulebook, which is pretty cool. So let's go check out the critical hits table and see what the hell that's about. That's my website. There we go. Alright. Random events, battlefield conditions, terrain, fog of war, command points, critical hits. Alright, dealing critical hits is on a 6. And we get to pick what kind of weapon this is. Let's see. It's a shotgun. Shotgun's not really explosive. It's not energy and it's not heat. So I guess we're going to consider it a generic one. So let's roll on that table. See what we get. Alright, I rolled. I got a 1. So a 1 to 3 is a weak spot. The hit cannot be blocked. Oof. Oof. Man, that's... So we just pumped some lead into this orc. Alright, cool. Well, our buddy here can't be blocked, so, rip-a-rooney, I guess. Let's, see if he dies. Nope, he's just stunned. Alright, so he's stunned and gains a wound marker. He did take a shotgun shell to the face, so that's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I guess we'll just roll through and activate the rest of the orcs here. So let's generate behaviors. We'll just do them in clumps. So we'll generate behaviors for these 3 first, is what we'll do, just to save us a little bit of back and forth. Alright, so for the first unit, he's going to advance towards closest unit, trying to end in cover and shoot. Advance towards closest unit and shoot twice. Advance towards closest unit, ignoring cover. Alright. So we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Alright. So he's going to get 6-inch move. Trying to stay in cover. So we'll do like this. So he's still got that little bit of cover. And then he's going to shoot. Let's go ahead and just move everybody. And then we'll resolve all of the shooting. This guy here, he's going to get to shoot twice. So he's going to, but he's still trying to stay in cover. So he's going to do that. This guy here, he don't give no fucks. He's just charging in like a good and proper orc. Ain't one of these cowardly orcs. Alright, so we got 1 shot from this bro here going into our boss. Hitting on 5s because he's an orc and can't hit for shit. Shoot in the ground. 2 shots from this guy going into shotgun bro. 1 of those is going to hit. But our friend here is in cover. So our orc buddy actually needs 6s to hit. So I guess he's just like... Pretty cool. Alright. 1 shot from this guy going into Mr. Shotgun. And not hitting. The orcs can't hit for shit. Okay. Let's generate some actions for the other 3, and we'll go from there. Alright. Advance towards closest unit, trying to end in cover. Shoot twice. Man, that one's popular today. Standard trying to end in cover and shoot. Ignoring cover and shoot closest unit. Alright, we can do that. Okay. So he's going to try to stay in cover, so, I mean... He's within 12, so he's just going to stay where he is. This guy's going to move up, basically, and be right next to him. So they're just going to... They're going to be best friends there. And then this guy... He's just running down the middle like a good orc. Oh god, you can't even see that. He's off camera. This guy's just running down the middle of the road. These two are in defense right there. So, give me a second. Give me a second. We'll reposition this camera so you can see all the battle. Boom. There we go. Look at that. There's a big mob of orcs. I wish my guys had like a grenade or something. Alright, so this guy's not going to be able to hit anything. These two both are. This guy gets to shoot twice. So, that's going to be 3 shots going into Mr. Shotgun, hitting on 6s for all of them. We've got 1 6 to hit. Alright, so 1 goes through. He now gets to roll. He has a defense of 3. So we need to roll a 3 up or he's going to take a wound. Alright, so we do. So he dodges it. We got a lot of orcs going. But he's like... No, dog, I'm a Space Marine. Alright. And that's the end of turn 2. With so few guys on the Watch Brothers side, this is going very quickly. Which is awesome. That's exactly what we want, right? That's super, super good. Because then we can get like lots of games in, and we can check out campaign stuff and all. It's pretty sweet. Alright. So... Let's see what behaviors we get on the next event. Select one random unit, which immediately gets D3 times 1 XP. Ooh, that's fun. That's really fun. That's campaign stuff. Alright, 1, 2, 3 this guy, 4, 5, 6 this guy. This is like a moment of epiphany. Alright, so it's this guy right here. He's going to get D3 XP. So he's going to get 2 XP. I will mark that. If I can find my page, my thing. There we go. Alright, that's cool. So this this event is one of the random like ones from the Grimdark Firefight table. That's where this one's from. It's cool. I like the I like this kind of stuff. I think it's fun. I think the campaign stuff's going to be really fun. So, dude's going to get 2 XP there, which is pretty boss. There we go. There we go. That's a cool shot. Little bit ambient there. Really wants to focus on this. No, focus down here. Focus down there. Anyway, still don't understand that fancy camera my husband got me. Okay, so let's roll off to see who goes first. Orcs or Watch Brothers? Alright, so orcs are going to get to go first. They rolled a 6, I rolled a 5. So they're going to activate the closest guy. This guy's no longer stunned. So he's... Let's see what he does. Unit recovers D3 wounds and being stunned. Okay, so he just loses his wound. Because I can't roll lower than D3 and 1. That's all he had. That's really handy for him. Okay. Well, now I get to go with my other guys. Alright, we're gonna move our captain, I think, this time. I say like I'm making some grand. We're gonna put him there so he's got a little bit of cover. And he's gonna shoot into this orc with his machine gun. He's gonna shoot into this orc with his fusion gun. So, hitting on 5s, or I'm sorry, hitting on 3s. The machine gun shot. Alright. And then the fusion shot. Is a crit. That guy's going to have a really bad time. Alright, this guy here, defending on... Let's see, the bolter has AP 1. Alright, so he definitely does not defend that. This guy over here, this is AP 4, which means he needs a 6, which he doesn't get. Alright, so we need to go check the crits for the fusion gun. Boom, let's go see what it does. Let's see, it's, ooh, it's a heat weapon, right? I would say, yeah, it's a heat weapon. It's basically fires superheated flamethrower round. So, let's roll for it. Let's see. I got a 6. Inferno. This hit cannot be blocked, and you must add +4 to the wound check roll. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. +4 to the wound check roll. God, he like just super melts. We can do that. So +4. Alright. Well, he rolled a 6 anyways. +4 is 10, which is more than 6. So he is just fucking melted. Let's check our other orc over here. Wow, who also rolled a 6. Okay, watch Brother Captain. Taking names. Killed 3 people so far. Jesus. Alright. He just shutting down them orcs. Okay. Well, let's activate some orcs, I guess. We're going to activate this guy here in the back because he's the closest. So going back to the website. Hold on 1 second. I think my behavior table's broken. Give me a second. I apologize. I think my behavior table's broken. Alright. Sorry, we have to look at code for a minute. I apologize. I know nobody likes looking at code, but I think I screwed something up. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I screwed something up. I was like, it's too weird that these actions are the same every time. Alright, I'll get this pushed to Git in a little bit. And then it'll be fixed for everybody. Alright, so I'm going to run the local host version. Alright, so let's roll it. Oh no, wait. Hold on. Behavior hybrid. Okay. It shouldn't be giving me that anymore. Okay, that's more accurate right there. Alright, I'll get that pushed to Git in a little bit. But for the rest of today, we'll use the locally hosted one. If in charge range, use melee behavior. If not, use shooting behavior. Alright, we can do that. Well, our buddy here is in charge range easily, because he's easily within 12. So we're going to get to see our first buddy right here. He gets to attack, I think, twice with his close combat weapon. Yep, attack twice with his choppa. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, because he has a quality of 4+. Ooh, both hit. Alright. Does the watch captain save on a 3+? Save them both. Alright. Now, the cool thing about combat in Grimdark Future... Please. Thank you. The cool thing about combat in Grimdark Future is that it's a back and forth, right? So, if you attack me, I get to attack back if you don't, like, kill 2 attacks. One of those is a crit. Both of them are going to hit because he has a quality of 3+. Let's go look at what the crit does for melee weapons. Pretty cool. Nope. Alright, let's see. It's a bladed melee weapon, so let's see what that does. I rolled a 3, which is on 1 to 3. This hit cannot be blocked. Alright, so 2 attacks going into our orc friend here, one of which automatically goes through. So he's automatically going to get downed. And the other attack is going to just finish him off. So it's like chop, stab, and that's a dead orc. If that hadn't happened, that orc would have had to move back an inch from my guy, because he technically did less hits and less damage than my guy did, and whoever loses the combat is the one that moves back. Okay. Wow, man. The watch captain is taking names. He's killed 4 orcs so far. He's killed half the orc team. That's pretty boss. Alright, well, it's my turn still, so we're going to take a shot at, I guess, this orc over here in cover. That one right there, with the shotgun guy. Is that back and forth melee? I mean, that's considered part of the charge. It's not like this is your activation or your turn kind of thing. Alright, so 2 shots with the shotgun going into this guy here. Hit it on 3s. Well, hit it on 4s because he's behind cover. So 1 hit. This guy right here. What's the AP on the shotgun? AP 1. Alright, saving on a 6. Does not save. Let's see what his wound roll is. His wound roll is a 3, so he is stunned. Alright. Should dig out my kill team tokens for this. I have a really nice set of kill team tokens that I got for my birthday a couple years ago. They would work really good for this. Alright, so now we got some orc behaviors. So let's see, what do we got? We got 3 orcs, 1, 2, 3, and then we got a stunned one. The stunned one doesn't get any actions, so let's generate ourselves 3 actions with our orcs. Okay. Rush towards closest unit, so that's the first one. If in charge range, use melee behavior. If not, use shooting behavior. My boss would be in charge range. So he's going to charge. Alright, we can do that. And the last one is not within charge range. Use the shooting behavior. Okay. So he's just going to advance and shoot. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have a lot of fun melee. Alright, so we will say this guy is going to charge our boss here. This guy is going to charge this guy. This guy, he's just going to move up to 6 and try to shoot. Which I don't think he's actually going to be able to do. Yep, he's not going to be able to see shit. Because I don't think this is within 12. Oh, wait, no it is. Okay, so he'll try to shoot after this melee is resolved. Alright, 2 attacks from the boy going into the boss. Let's try that out. Hit it on 4s. Neither of which hit. 2 attacks from my boss hitting back. Now, my boss is technically fatigued because he's already fought in melee once. So he's only hitting on 6s. Of course, he rolled a 6. Let's go check that cool wound table. Because that thing is cool. I like this critical hit table. It's really neat. I rolled a 1, which is just can't be blocked. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So 1 hit going in. The orc needs to save it on a 5-up. That's a 1. It's always a fail. Alright, so let's see if he dies. Well, I guess it was unblocked anyway because of the crit. Let's see if he dies. He does not, but he is stunned. He is stunned, and he is pushed back out of melee range. The important thing here is that you never technically get locked into melee, which is pretty awesome. So when you activate a guy, he gets to do an action, right? And there's only like a set number of actions you can do. So if you Advance, you can shoot. You know, if you stay still, you can shoot. If you charge, you can fight. It's not like a confusing multi-action system. You basically just do one thing, and it tells you what you can do in that action. So the actions are kind of clumped up, so that this way you never wind up with something really random happening, like you can't shoot this guy because he's engaged with that guy, yada 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 yada. That entire like confusion is just gone, like completely gone, with one-page rules, which is fucking boss. All right, so now we have to resolve this battle here. This battle right here. This is going to be a pretty tough one for this brother, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough for that brother. So, because this guy, he's going to attack 2 with AP 4 for his, like, death claw there. Alright, so 2 attacks going into the brother, hitting on 4s. Well, I guess it's not going to be much of a problem if he rolls 2 1s. Alright, so this brother hitting back, 2 attacks. 1 hits. Does the orc save it? The orc does not save it, but he is just going to gain a wound because he is a 3 toughness model. So that means that to die, he has to have a toughness roll of 9. I'm sorry, he has to have a wound roll of 9. Because he is a 3 toughness model. No, 8. He has to have a toughness roll of 8. So he won't start rolling until he's 3 wounds in. Alright. So, let's see. My guy hit, so he's going to get pushed back. Like that. Then we have to resolve this one shooting attack going into my watch brother. That's a 5, so that hits. But it doesn't because he's in cover, so he needed a 6. Ripperooning with these orcs and their poor shooting, man. Oof. Alright, so we've got 2 stunned orcs. We've got a boss with some damage on him. And then we've got one guy who's still just running forward like a mad lad. And that is the end of turn 3. Let's go see what happens at the end of turn 3. Let's see, we have rocket boys, and we've got boys with chuggas and slugas. Choppas and shootas. I don't have a ruffian prepared, so we're going to ignore that. All crew members gain +1 quality and +1 defense for this turn. Okay, the wording in there is a little screwy. I'll have to fix that. What I intended is you gain +1 quality and +1 defense. So all of my guys just got extra good. Which is probably really bad for the orcs, because they're kind of rushing in like Power Rangers villains, like sort of like one at a time and just getting knocked out. Which, you know what, I think is very thematic. I will say I really like that the random behavior table has staggered them moving in. And there is a mix with that hooligan logic set of taking cover versus just rushing down the middle of the alley. As it does make them behave differently, which I think is nice. You know, we had a guy hiding back here. We have this guy just running down the middle. I like that. I think that's really good. So I think that's working pretty well. Definitely needs some tweaks still, but I think it's working pretty good. Alright, so we get to roll. See who goes first. Orcs. Me? Alright, I'm going first. You know what? Let's clear some heads. Alright. Rifle shot. It's going to go into the guy down here. Fusion shot's going to go into that guy over there. It occurred to me I could only split shots like that if guys are within a couple of inches. So I screwed up there a couple turns ago, but it's all good. It's what we're learning for, right? It's why we're learning. So, one shot into him, one shot into him. 3 up on that one, and I need a 4 up on this one. Alright, so that one's a miss. This one here hits. Does the guy save it? He does, actually. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Wow. That's cool for them. Alright. And then, you know what? We're going to command this watch brother. We're going to command him to move up 6 inches. It's the army of 2 lover and me. Just because it's nice and thematic and fun. So that's what they're going to do. And then they're going to take on the orcs as they rush in. Alright, so the orcs. First off is the boss. Let's go see what he does. Forgot to do the quality for my guys. Oh well. Alright, so they're going to both have +1 defense. I need to remember that. Alright, if in charge range. Ooh. Ooh, that's pain right there. Okay. Okay. So, boss is going to charge the guy that just moved over. And he's going to do 4 attacks with his pinchy Deathclaw. Hitting on 4. His defense of 2. You're going to need a 2 up. Alright, so... What's the AP on that claw? Ooh, the AP on that claw. It's AP 4. So I would have needed 6s. So my guy's going to take a wound. Orc's going to move back. And my guy's going to be stunned. It also occurred to me I've been missing an orc special roll. Because the orcs sucks, because that takes out 50% of my actions. And straight up might mean that this watch brother is about to be murdered. Which is very unfair. It's not unfair at all. I've slaughtered the orc team. It's not unfair at all. I was hoping they both get to shoot at least, but I guess not. Alright, so let's generate behaviors for these 3 orcs right here. See what they do. I'm guessing they're all just going to charge in murder time. If in charge range, use... Alright, so that guy's going to charge in. Rush towards... Try to end in cover, if not in range. But we're going to charge. Alright, so everybody... ABC, always be charging, I guess. So, it's what we're doing. So... 0... 0... 0... Like that. ABC. Alright, so these guys who normally have 2 attacks, they actually would have 3 because of the charge roll. So... Alright, so we'll do this guy here first. Hitting the guy that's downed. Okay, so he hits. No, brother, no! And our shotgun brother is gone. Alright, this guy going in. To the captain. 1 hits there. Does the captain save it on a 3 up? He does. Alright, the other guy going in before the captain attacks back. 2 hits. Does the captain save him? He's going to miss 1 of those. Okay. Alright, so we will get to that in a second. 2 attacks for the captain going into the first orc. 1 of those hits. Does the orc save it? No. Does the orc, what happens to the orc? He is dead. Blah. Trying to get revenge here. Let's resolve this here. So my guy is going to lose a wound. Because he is also a 3 wound model like the other guy. And then he's going to attack back onto the other orc, hit it on 6s. Neither which hit. And then my guys, because he lost the combat, is going to back off. Alright. So. Oof. Big oof. Alright. The Watch Brothers, they are surrounded, and the orcs have wiped one of them out. Which hurts a lot because that's 50% of my activations because the Watch Brothers are so goddamn expensive. And that means also lost activation last turn because he didn't get to shoot yet. Rip. So, alright, so let's generate a behavior for the end of the round. Let's generate a behavior. Alright, I don't have Dome Runners. Alright, so I need to update this. This is for Stargrave. That's what that's for. So we'll say we gain an extra XP for every unit knocked out. Is what we'll do. Alright. That's what we'll do. Okay. Alright. Let's see who goes first. My guy or the orcs. Orcs. My guy. Wow. Bad luck. Alright. Well, the orc boss is he's gonna activate first, so let's generate him an action. Hopefully he just sits there in his ass. If in charge range, use charging. Fuck my life. Alright. Alright. Orc boss, charging in. He's gonna have 3 attacks with that Death Claw. One of them's gonna hit. Can my guy save it? He needs a 6. Since he rolled a 1, no, he cannot. Oof. Alright. Boom. 2 toughness. Down his last point toughness. Alright, my guy's gonna hit back. 2 dice. Hitting on 3s. Both hit, one of which is a crit. Let's see what that crit is. Let's go to the table. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a bladed weapon. He rolled a 4, which is called Blade Storm. The hit isn't blocked. It deals triple the amount of wounds. Holy shit. Okay. That's freaking cool. Alright. I guess he's really angry because that guy killed his friend. Alright, so the regular attack first. Does the orc save it? The orc does not. Does the orc save the crit? The orc does not save the crit. Okay, so that is... okay, so that's actually 4 wounds going into this orc. So, on the first 2 wounds, he's going to be down. Alright, so we're going to roll on the table. He would have got a 3. And then he would have been stunned and taken 2 more wounds. So he's just wiped out. I guess my guy was pissed because he took out his watch brother there. Alright, that Blade Storm thing is cool. Okay, so we're down to our watch brother with his... his last action, or his last point of wound and his only action. So I guess we'll shoot into that guy with the rifle, shoot into that guy with the fusion gun. Going in with the rifle on a 3+, that hits. Going into this guy with the fusion gun, also hits. Going into this guy, does it get saved? No. Going into this guy, does it get saved? Yes. Actually, it doesn't because the fusion gun is AP 4, so he would have needed 6s. Okay, so they're both technically down. Let's see what happens. Guy rolls a 1. Guy rolls a 2, so they both clock up extra wounds. And they're both stunned. Interesting. Wow, that's going to use up their activations at least. I do think I should play this out just because of the, like, the fact that my guy's on 1 wound left. If he was on 3, I would just be like, nah, there's no way. But since he's on 1 wound, I think we should play it out. Okay. So that's a thing. Yeah, I guess end of round behavior. Let's see what happens. Randomly select 1 hostile and give them +1 quality for the next turn. Guess one of those orcs is getting pissed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it is +1 quality for that Mr. Orc right there. Okay, let's see who goes first. Orcs with a 2 or me with a 4. I go first. They're both not stunned anymore. I guess I don't think so. Let's check when stun clears. If it clears on their next activation, they're technically both still stunned. So let's double check that, because it might be until the next time they activate. And it's important based on whether or not my guy can just, like, one-shot them. Jumping, falling, checking wounds, stunned models. Stunned models are placed on their side to the state and must remain idle during their next activation, after which they stop being stunned. Okay, so they're no longer stunned. Okay, nice and easy. That's why I like one-page rules, man. The rules are so nice and easy. Okay, so they're both not stunned. You know what? We're going to back our boy up a little bit. So you put his back to the cover, and he's just going to shoot into both those mofos again. So going into this orc on a 3, he's going to get that. He's going to shoot that guy with the rifle. He's going to shoot this guy with the fusion gun. Got a 6 on that one. So let's resolve this first. So does this guy save it on, because he has a +1 quality, he's going to be a 4-up. He does. Does the rifle have AP? The rifle is AP1. He does not save it. He's going to take a wound. What happens to him? He's just stunned again and gains another wound marker. Damn. Alright. This guy here, he's got that 6. Let's see what that 6 is on the table. Critical hits. Critical hits. Where is my friend? The critical hits. There we go. Alright, fusion gun. Let's see what we got. I rolled a 6, which I think was like Inferno Deathfire from Hell. Must add +4 to the wound checked roll. So there's no way in hell he can't not roll a 6. But we're going to roll it just for the lulz. Yep. He would have gotten 9 plus 2 is 11, which is way more than 6. So he just fucking melts. And the other orc is stunned. So he's going to run through his activation. And then we're going to get another end of round effect. So let's do that. This is becoming like a slap fight. Select 1 random unit and give them extra XP. I can do that. Alright, well, I only got 1 guy left on the field, so let's see how much XP he gets. He gets 3 more XP. Man, this guy's gonna super level. We're gonna have fun doing the leveling after this. Alright, and then into the next round. Do the orcs go first, or do I go first? Orcs. Me. Guess the orcs are first. Alright, it's probably the last time this orc's gonna ever get to roll on the behavior table, so let's do it. Let's do it, Mr. Orc. What's he do? If in charge range, use melee behavior. Okay. Charging in, boys. Charging in. Charging in. 3 attacks with his choppa. He rolled triple 1s. That's 3 1s. Okay, man, these orcs got some bad fucking rolls. My guy's gonna hit him back. Both hit. Does the orc save him? He saves... Does his sword have AP? He does not, so he saves one of them. But one attack still goes through, which means he's going to go down. With a roll of 4, he is dead, because that is 4 plus the number of wounds he has, which is 3, which is 7, which means he is dead. The Watch Brothers have successfully routed the orcs with 1 wound remaining, which is pretty boss. Yep, so that's our last man standing right there. So, let's take a look at some of the campaign stuff and get that all figured out, which would be pretty sweet. So we got a lot of extra XP out of that. Which would be cool, because then we get to use it on the table. So, I'm going to pop over to onepagerules website real quick. And we're going to go look at the Grimdark Firefight campaign rolls. I'm going to check this guy out. There we go. Alright. Okay. Let's see. First off, we need to check for casualties for our poor shotgun brother who died. Let's see. On a 1, he's dead. On a 6, he gains XP. And on a 2 through 5, he is fine. Okay. We can do that. Alright. Let's roll a dice. Don't roll a 1, brother. Come on. Shotgun Brother is lost on the first mission. R.I.P. Shotgun Brother. We knew you well. Goodbye, my friend. Well, that sucked. That sucked a lot. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Going back to the rolls. Oh, alright. My other guy doesn't need to take a wound. Let's see. We could have done special objectives and stuff. That would have been cool. Maybe we'll do that next time. Random events. Oh, there's an option for no permadeath. I kind of like that. I don't really want my guys to die. Alright, we're going to do no permadeath. I think that's more fun. Because, like, he was in 1 game. I don't want him to, like, go away and never die, never play again. So, we're going to roll a dice. And he's going to sit out for 3 missions. That's fine. Experience. So you get 1 experience for surviving a mission. Okay. You get 1 experience for knocking out a unit. Well, my guy killed 8 orcs. Does that count? And he gets +2 for knocking out a hero. So he's going to get 9 experience there. Holy shit. So that means my guy's going to get 1 experience for surviving the mission, 9 for killing the entire team like the fucking Doom guy. And then he's going to get 4 for that random event that happened. Plus, he's going to get another 5 for other random events that happened. So he's going to get 19 experience in this match. Because apparently my watch captain brother here is just like the Doom guy, apparently. So that's cool. So he's going to get 19 experience. So let's see what happens with that. Alright. Follow the same rules as above, and for the first time a hero levels up, roll 1 die and pick 1 skill set. Okay. Alright, so that's what? Every time a unit earns 5 XP, it becomes 5 points more expensive, and you roll one die to see what trait it gets. Okay, so he's gonna get 3 traits out of this. So the first one's a 3, and then we've got a 5 and a 4. So he's going to be a specialist. So he's going to get +1 rolls to shooting of some kind, or melee. We'll say it's shooting. So he's got a fancy gun. And then he has 4 and a 5. So +1 rolls when blocking hits. +1 defense, and then he can re-roll one dice per round. Wow. Okay. And then he's going to have he's going to have 4 XP left. Okay, so he just became an absolute monster, which is pretty darn cool. And then let's see. We roll another dice, because he's a hero unit, and he gets some kind of special effect. So he rolled a 4, which is fighter or shooter. This guy's much more of a shooter. His melee weapon's not very good. So we're going to roll here and see what he gets as a shooter. He got a 1, which is a hunter. The hero may shoot even after it rushes. Wow, okay, that's pretty great. That's super great, actually. My captain got buffed to the 9s, man. The other guy that got taken out, he would have gained just 1 experience because he actually didn't kill anything. But he, well, I guess he didn't even survive the game. So I don't think he gets any experience. R.I.P. Poor shotgun guy. Got abused there. Didn't kill nothing, and he didn't get any experience. Alright. How do I get points? Okay. Random events. I guess I can just add more guys as I want. And it just makes the cost go up. That's fair. Alright. Well, you know what? We'll add another guy. We'll add another guy because our other brother is sitting out, so that makes sense to me, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll add Imperial Fist guy. There he is. We'll add him. So let's go ahead and figure out how many points he is, and then we might take like a 5-minute break, and then you know what? We're gonna play another round. We're gonna keep going. Just to see this through and have a little bit of fun with it. See what happens with the campaign kind of thing. So let's point this guy up and get him a card made really quick. And then I'll be back probably like 5 minutes after that because I'm going to get myself a drink. And then we'll play another game. Let's see. Prime Brothers. Watch Prime Brothers. Oh wait, am I playing Prime Brothers? No, I'm not. I'm playing just Battle Brothers. Alright, so this guy is a Watch Brother, and he has a combat shield. Do I want to have shield wall or shield bash? Let's see what the difference is. Alright, what's shield bash? I guess shield bash is just an attack. We'll say he has a... hold on, we're on the wrong one. So we need to be down here in B. Right? Yeah, that'd be. Okay, so he has a combat shield. So he's going to be 30 plus 5. Oh, I'm in the wrong... I was in Grimdark Future. Sorry, my bad. The neat thing about Grimdark Future and Grimdark Future Firefight, they use the same points, but the units come in bigger clumps. So you can actually figure out how many points something is in the other game. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so he's 30 points. Upgrades from B here. So he's going to have... Alright, so he has a... he has an energy hammer. So I'm going to write that down. First of all things are possible through energy hammer. So write that down. Energy hammer. Let's see, what is the energy hammer? So that's A1 blast 3. Blast 3. And then he has a combat shield with shield wall. Shield, which is -1, 2, be hit. How many points is he? Yeah, he's 40 points just like the other guy. So he's going to be shield guy. Okay. He has disciplined and fearless. Oh, my guy should have been shooting way better since they have disciplined. Oh well. Okay, cool. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break. And then I'm going to be back to play another round. It will probably be a little bit of a shorter one, maybe with an objective or something. And then we will, yeah, we'll be right back. I just want to grab something to drink because I am parched. But I will be right back in about 5 minutes. Thanks. Alright. We're back. I had to get all the clothes together up here for my husband. He's doing laundry. Anyway, fancy root beer. Sorry, fancy ginger ale. Very good. Very good for chilling out your brain, too, which is good. Alright, let me grab an objective marker. Something fun. Objective markers from when 9th edition came out. Yeah. So, we're going to have an objective in this one. What we're going to do is we're going to try to hold it for 4 turns. We're going to try to hold the objective for 4 turns. Alright. So let's reset the table a little bit. Right. So we can say that our boys rushed in and they retook the facility from the orcs. Now they need to hold this beacon. They gotta hold the beacon while it processes out some data before they can exfil. So they are holding themselves up in this base here. Around the beacon. And yeah. There we go. Yeah. Not my best train setup ever, but I think it'll do. And we'll spawn the orcs pretty much like 12 inches at least out. Or, you know what, let's spawn them all from this side. Again, like maybe the orc horde is still holding the facility over here. We'll spawn them over there. We'll just play against the same team since the shield guy is pretty much the same points as the shotgun guy. We'll just play against the same team. A whole mob of orcs over here. We need to charge on in. Guy. Shoot a boy. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't use any of my Necromunda terrain today. I went with just the pipes and the tubes and all the tubes and the pipes and the things. Probably, I don't know. I use the Necromunda terrain a lot. I wanted to use the other stuff today. Because I use this stuff with Necromunda too, but yeah, next time I'll probably use Necromunda stuff because I really like it. I think it's my favorite. Excuse me while I wiggle this guy a little. Just to get you a nice view of our boys as they hold out. They're gonna hold out against the beacon, and as the orcs charge in. All right, we're gonna say 4 rounds, hold in the beacon, and they win. Pretty much just keep orcs out of range of the beacon. And yeah, orcs really don't care about the beacon. They're really here for good crump anyway, so should be good. Alright, so let's roll some dice, see who goes first. Orcs or me? Oh, I squeak it out with a 3 versus a 2. I get to activate a guy first. Alright, don't have tons of good line of sight here because I kind of killed that for myself, which is fine. But what we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to use this guy's special power to move shield guy up 6. So our job is to keep people off the beacon, right? So Watch Brothers, they're not concerned with their safety, they're concerned with the mission. So they're basically just going to block that way. Alright, now we got some orcs. I guess the first orc we're going to do is this guy here. So let's generate an action for him. Well, advance towards shooting and try shooting. We can do that. Ignore ourselves some cover. Alright, so we got 6 inches here. We're not going to care about cover, so we're just going to do this. We're going to put a shot in at the shield brother there, who's definitely within 12. Alright. 1 shot, going to the shield brother, hitting on 5s. Do not hit. Ping, 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 ping. Bounces off of some piece of terrain or the wall or the ground or something. Go. So you can see all the action there. Apologize for wiggly camera, but I want you guys to be able to see this boy. Alright. Next up is Shield Guy. Fuck it. He's going to splat this guy. Hey, bitch. What's up? So he's going to charge in with his heavy hammer, which I think actually only has 1 attack. So 1 attack on the heavy hammer. Rolling a 1, he's definitely not going to do anything. Orc's going to hit back. 2 attacks. Both of those hit, actually. Oh my god. Actually, this guy has a shield, so he is -1 to hit, so only 1 of those hit. Does my guy with the shield save it? He does not! Wow! Wow, no way he goes down on the first turn. Oh my god, Shield Guy. Shield Guy, no. Okay, he's not dead. He's not dead, so he's gonna push back an inch. Oh my god, Shield Guy. Shield Guy, don't die on the first turn, my man. Oh. 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 Okay. Well, this is proof the Imperial Fists are useless, so, you know. Alright, fuck. Well, yeah, okay. Well, we gotta roll some actions. Let's roll some actions for these 4 orcs over here. You're using 1-page rules? Yep, I'm using 1-page rules, Grimdark Firefight, plus some bits and bobs. So I'm using the critical hit rolls for my guys only, because I want this to be more like a narrative kind of thing than like a competitive game. So my guys are using the crit rolls. I'm using a random events table that I wrote based on the one from One Page Rules. And for the enemy behavior, I'm using an enemy behavior table that's up on my website. So if you want to use it too, it's up there. It's still in working progress. It needs a lot of love still, but I'm working on it, so it's fun. And this is the encounter generator. This is the random event table at the end. So we're going to generate behaviors for 4 orcs. So first off, all right, first one's going to rush toward closest unit. Unit recovers D3 wounds or stunned. That's fine. Rush towards closest unit. Wow, it's a popular one today. If in charge range, use melee behavior. If not, use shooting behavior. I'm going to say he's not in charge range, so he's going to shoot. Okay. Alright, so we're back then. We've generated actions. Stand outside of an inch. That guy's going to recuperate. This guy's going to remove himself up 12. And this guy, he's going to move 6 and then try shooting. My poor down shield guy who got downed on literally the first strike of the game, he's going to try shooting him. Alright, shooting, hitting on 6s. One shot with his shooter. Hits on a 5, but my guy has a shield, so it doesn't hit. So he survives. Holy shit. Ow. Man, big ow. Okay, so I got 3 more guys to generate actions for, so let's go ahead and do that. The first one, rush. Second one is going to ignore cover and try to shoot. Third one is going to, again, ignore cover and try to shoot. Okay. Alright, let's get him up. Whoa! Says my boss. Or says the orc boss as he charges in, trying to get revenge for the other orc boss that got wiped out. Are they within 12? If they're within 12, I'll back them up so you can see, potentially. Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that. So he's going to take 1 shot at the watch captain. He's not going to do shit on a 1. Alright. That's the end of turn 1. It has not gone well for the Watch Brothers. Their buddy's already been down on the first attack of the game. Jesus. That's rough. Alright, but that's dice for you. Sometimes they suck. Alright, so let's roll to see who goes first. Orcs. Me. I got a 3 versus a 2. Squeaks that one out. Alright, so I get to go first. I want to get rid of that orc with his nasty, nasty claw. So boom. I'm going to put both guns into him. So 1 shot from the rifle. This is going to hit on a 2+ because they're disciplined. So they're +1 to hit within 12 inches. Good thing it's hitting on a 2+. And then once with the fusion gun. Alright, so both of those hit. The orc saved the first one. He needs a 6. Which he gets. Holy shit. The second one, he's going to need a 6 as well. Which he does not get on a 5. Okay. So that means he's going to take 1 damage from the fusion gun. The fusion gun is deadly 3. So let's look up what that is. Because I actually don't know what that is. So let's look up what that is. I think it's some kind of special rule, like a universal special rule. So we'll check it out. We didn't use it last time, but we can figure it out this time. Fearless, blast, deadly. Whenever a model takes wounds from a weapon with this special rule, multiply the amount of wounds suffered by X. Note that the wounds suffered by the model can't carry over to the other models if it is killed. Obviously, yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's a deadly 3 thing. So where this orc would take 1 wound from that, he's now going to take 3. Which means that he's going to go down, and we're going to be rolling for him. Alright, so he got a 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Which is what he needs to get wiped out. Holy shit, this is a like nasty murdery game this time. Okay. Everybody taking heads. Okay, and then I'm going to order this guy to back up. Like that. The captain is. Alright, now we got to do some orcs. I guess let's generate rolls for these 3 down here that are just slightly off camera. Can you see them on this camera? No, you can't. Alright, let's fix that. Almost. Bear with me for Wiggly Cam. There we go. Alright, so we're going to generate actions for these. Well, I guess we only need to generate actions for 1. So let's generate actions for that guy. See what he's going to do. Oh, that's get bash. So he's going to recover wounds or be stunned. Or, you know, recover being stunned. So that's fine. So he's going to basically do nothing, which works out in our favor. So then our shield bro gets to go. I'm very reluctant to do anything with the shield guy after the last turn, but, you know. Gotta do something. So he's going to charge into this orc, and he's going to hit him. He's going to hit him with his energy hammer. Oh, there was a special rule for blast on the energy hammer. Let me see what that does. This weapon ignores cover and multiplies hits by 3. However, it can't deal more than 1 hit per model. Okay. When attacking with blast weapons, you may choose to split hits within 3 inches if they were there were attacks. Oh, wow, that's really cool, actually. Okay. So basically, his blast hammer can hit all 3 of these guys. So we're going to do that. So we're going to hit all 3 of them. So hitting the first guy there on a 3. Hitting the second guy on a 3. Hitting the fourth guy on a 3. Alright, fourth guy's fine. Or third guy's fine. The first guy actually took a critical hit there. So let's go check that. We'll go check the critical hits table. Which is one of the coolest rules. There we go. Oh, no, sorry. There we go. Alright, I'm going to say this is a bludgeoning melee weapon, I guess. So let's roll for that. I rolled and got a 1. This target can't strike back. Well, he can't anyway because it's a blast weapon, so that's cool. Shit. That's all the code for the behavior generator. There we go. Alright, so this guy, he needs to take a defense roll, so let's see what it is. He rolls a 1, so he's not going to have a good time. This guy here needs to take a defense roll. Rolling 2, also not going to have a good time. Alright, so let's do wound rolls for them. First guy is dead. Second guy is stunned and down. Alright, shield guy. You're doing something, so that's good. You're doing something. Which is better than your first round where you almost died. Better than your first round where you almost died, my friend. I'm going to take that piece of terrain out so you guys can see. Hold on. Piece of train doesn't need to be there. Just so you guys can see from the other cam as well. Alright, so we got one guy down. And this guy, he was recuperating. I guess he was tired from almost killing the hammer guy last time. So now we've got 4 more orcs. So let's generate ourselves 4 more actions. First one. Let's see. Charge nearest enemy. Make twice as many attacks. Ooh, okay. We can do that. Okay. We need to resolve this battle first, because there's actually not room for that guy to get in. So let's resolve this battle here. So this guy is going to actually be making 6 attacks. 6 attacks going in against the Watch Brother. They're going to be hitting on 5s because of his shield. So that's 3 hits. See how many the Watch Brother saves. He needs 3 ups here. You better save these. Okay, he does. Alright, we're good. He saves them. Watch Brother's going to hit back with his sword, or with his mace. So he's going to be hitting on 6s here because he's tired. Does not do anything. So he's going to get bounced back a little. Alright. And now the next behavior was charge if he's within charge range, which he actually is. So there we go, like that. Second. Alright, yeah, like that. And then what would the other 2 guys over here in that area do? So let's see. Then we'll resolve that combat. Let's see. They're both within charge range, so alright, so this guy's gonna have to charge my boss. He can do that. And the second guy, he's just gonna recover D3 wounds. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we got a couple things. We got 3 attacks from this guy going into shield guy. One of those hits. Shield guy block it. He does, alright. 3 attacks from this orc going into the captain. One of those hits. Does my captain block it? He does on a 5. Captain's going to hit back. Double 5s. Okay, does the orc block them? He does not. So that orc would go down and then be murdered. Alright. Well, you need to back up a little. So we're doing a decent job killing the orcs, and we're moving into turn 3. This is going extremely fast. We only have to hold out for 4 turns, so it's pretty good. The rocket launcher guy, who's just right there, he's still a threat. The other guys are being held pretty good by the shield brother, or the brother with the shield. I mean, he had a really rough first turn, but I mean, he's held his own against 5 orcs already, so can't knock him too much, I guess. Alright, let's see what happens at the end of the round. Go down here to the encounter generator. Place one orc boy randomly on a board edge. Oh man, okay. Okay. So I guess 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's going to be over there. Welcome back to life, this random orc boy. There it goes. Okay. We are good there to move on and see who has initiative this turn. Alright, so orcs. That's a 6 versus my 5. Orcs gonna go first. Alright, guy closest to the edge is the guy that I placed all the way back there. So let's see what he gets. See what he does. See what he does. See what he does. He is not within charge range. So he's going to advance forward and take a shot at my brother, the brother captain here. No, watch captain here. Alright, one shot going into the watch captain. One shot going into the watch captain. That is a 3. So that is not going to be... That is not going to be our shot. Alright. Well, it's my turn now, so I'm going to say screw those guys. We're going to turn him around just for thematicness. And then I'm going to order this guy to back up 6 inches so he's out of my line of fire. Fall back, brother! Brother! We're going to put shots into these guys. So rifle into this guy and fusion blaster into that guy. Fusion blaster first. It's not hit. The rifle does. We're going to re-roll this. We're going to use his once per turn re-roll thing to get a 6. Alright. This 5, let's see if it worked by blocks it. He does not. What happens to him? He is just stunned with a wound. Takes a shot and is like, oh, what's that? Alright, now let's see what that crit hit for that 6 does. This is a fire weapon. Got a 3. Let's see. He is roasted. +1 to the wound check roll and cannot be blocked. Okay, so this is cocked. This is a Wendy's. So that's a 3. He's gonna be stunned as well. Stunned and wounded. Alright, and that's the end of that brother's turn. So let's see what the orcs do now. Alright, so the next orc closest would be this guy, but he's stunned, so then it's going to be this guy. So what is he going to do? Charge towards nearest unit and perform twice as many attacks. Ooh. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay. Alright, so he's going to charge the watch brother and do 6 attacks. Wow. Oof. Okay. Watch brother, what do you got? Please save some of these. Alright, so you saved... This was a 6. So you saved 3 of them, so you're going to take 1 wound. Now you get to hit that orc back. Man, he fucking rocked your helmet there. 1 crit and 1 hit. Let's see what the crit does. Let's see what the crit does. It's a bladed weapon. I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to get another 6. Sliced. This hit cannot be blocked. Deals double the amount of wounds. And must add +1 to the wound check roll. Okay. Okay. So it's going to do 2 wounds plus an additional 1 to the wound roll. So if I roll anything from a 3 up, this guy's dead. Okay. And then he's going to take another wound that he could potentially block, but he can't because he's now down. So he's fucking gone. A little complex how that one worked out, but he gone. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it is Hammer Brothers' turn here on turn 3. So he's gonna charge the guy in the middle. And he's gonna hit the guy in the middle. And then because it's a blast weapon, it's gonna go ping, ping, ping. So if it hits either of those, they're both dead. And if that guy, let's check him first. That guy gets a 6. Second guy gets hit. Third guy gets hit. So they're both stomped and out because they were downed for being stunned from the gun. I'm going to go ahead and say the orcs are not doing as well this time. Not doing as well. Which is funny because I did not think that would happen at first. Alright, 6, so we get a crit on the crit table. Let's see what it is. No, that's my game. Bludgeoning weapon. Let's see what we got. I rolled and got a 4. What is that? Target is stunned, even if it doesn't take any wounds. Okay, let's see if it takes wounds. The orc would have failed it anyway, so he's like double stunned now, plus an extra wound. Alright, well, shit. That means we only have one orc left to activate, so we might as well roll his activation. Oh, no, that's lame. We're not doing that. Alright, he's a shooting unit, so he's just going to move forward and try to shoot. It did say have him recover wounds, but I don't think that's fun. It's more fun if this orc gets to shoot. So, rocket launcher orc, up there in the back. He's going to shoot his rocket. You can see him on this one. Oh, he's a little hard to see. Damn it. Yeah. There we go. Breaking the rules. Alright. A1, hit it on 5. Oh shit, he hits the watch captain with his rocket. Let's see what it does. Alright. Rocket AP2 deadly. I don't know how many deadly it is, so we'll have to look that up. Alright. Does the brother save it? We'll count it. We'll count it. So he'll save the rocket shot. Okay, that's the end of round 3. This one's going lightning fast. So let's go ahead and let's roll a random event. Randomly select one hostile and give them +1 defense for the next turn. We only have 3 orcs left, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy gets +1 defense. Put this next to him so I remember. Okay. Well, I guess we are down to the last turn here at turn 4. So let's roll some dice. Orcs, or me. Let's re-roll. We got 2 5s. Orcs, me. Orcs go first. Alright. Orcs go first. Let's generate an action. Recovering wounds. That's lame for the last turn. We're not doing that. Alright. He's in melee range, so he's going to try to melee. Alright. Oh. Yeah, easily within melee range. Whoa. 3 attacks. One of those hits. Does my watch captain brother save it? He does not, so he's taking another wound. Down to his last wound, or his last toughness, rather. Alright, now he's going to hit back. 2 attacks with his power sword. One of those hits. So the orcs save it. He does not. What happens to him? He is down and stunned. And he has lost the combat. Alright. That means it's my activation. Well, we're going to turn. We're going to try to wipe out these knuckleheads. We're going to put our shooty round into the guy that's stunned, and we're going to put the plasma or the flame gun round into the guy in the back. So, shooting the bolter round first off. Shooting the other round. Alright, both hits. The bolter got a crit, so let's see what the hell that does. What does the crit do? This is just a generic ranged weapon, I think. Bolter is. So I rolled and got a 3. The hit cannot be blocked. Okay? So he is gone. Blech. It's another dead orc. Watch Brother's doing much better this time. Although, let's be real, the shield guy almost died on turn 1. He like legitimately just almost died on the first attack of the game. I guess he's like trying to make up for it now. Okay, and then the like melt around into the grenade guy. He does not save it on a 3 because he would need a 6. So he's going to take a wound. Let's see what happens. He's just stunned. Alright. So we've got 1 orc left. 1 orc activation. Let's see what the boy's going to do. No, fuck that. Alright, so he's just charging in and shooting. Charging in and meleeing. This is this guy down here. This is technically the last orc activation of the game because we're playing for 4 rounds. So he's going to charge in. He's going to get his 3 attacks. 2 plus 1 for charging. He's going to hit with all of those. Does my guy save them? My guy does save them. Alright. Shield Bro hitting back with his mace. For a 6. Let's see what the crit table says. Maybe we'll have it go out with a bang. I rolled and got a 4. Wild Sweep. The target can't strike back, and its melee weapon special rolls have no effect. That's kind of neat, but this is a response attack, so it's not as cool. Alright, so let's see what this orc does. He does not save it on a 1. And on a 5 plus 2 will be 7, which is over 6. Our orc friend here is gone. And that will end round 4. Yeah, 1 orc left on the table. They killed 1 extra orc, so 8 total, plus 1 downed and stunned. They held the objective. So if we look at our sheets, they will both get plus 1 for surviving the game. And then they will, let's see, 4. This guy's going to get 4 experience, and that guy's going to get 4 experience. So they're both going to get plus 5 experience, which means they both go up another level. So let's go and look at the campaign sheets for that. There we go. And we can do some rolling. Alright, so first off, let's see what the captain gets. I rolled and got a 3. Each trait can only be gained once, so if you roll the same, simply re-roll. Okay. I got a 1 this time. So plus 1 move, plus 2 rush, charge. Okay, and for the other guy with the hammer, I rolled and I got a 1, so same thing. +1 move, +2 rush charge. Okay, sweet. So that concludes our second game. That one went a lot faster. One, it was about half as length, and two, we just knew some of the rules. My guys did better, although they almost got wiped out on that first turn. But yeah, pretty boss. Overall, I really like this rule set. It's simple and like clear, which I think is really nice. There are definitely some times that I'm not sure about the interactions. Specifically, like what happens when a guy, like if a guy takes more than one hit at a time and he goes down and is stunned, does the second hit just carry through and kill him? Or is the second hit just discarded? In old Kill Team, the second hit would be discarded. In one-page rules, I'm not sure. I like the idea that the second hit would just carry through, right? Because if you think about it, like, if you get hit on the head, if the guy's like just swinging at you, right, and you get hit on the head and he can still swing, you're now on the ground and he can just hit you on the ground, right? That to me makes sense, like thematically. The idea that he would just stop attacking because you fell down doesn't make thematic sense to me. It's probably more fair game-wise, but I mean, I don't really care about that. I mean, I'm playing with myself, right? But yeah, definitely interesting because of that. Yeah. The Watch Brothers did it very well. It's very nice how well they did. Because they were so out activated, I was kind of expecting them to just get wiped off the table, but they did a really good job holding their own, which I think is very fitting and very thematic. Maybe next time we'll add a third one in even. Should be kind of neat. Because I did kind of try to keep them clumped up so they could support each other. So like if one of them stunned a guy and knocked him down, the other one could finish them off. That happened several times in this battle. There's the two brothers there. And let's get the shotgun guy in that shot too, because you know he was there. He did his best. He got downed and is in recovery, but it's okay. But yeah, really nice, simple rule set. So, how do I say this? Conceptually, the idea that you get one action, and it just is a bunch of actions bundled together, works really well, because it keeps things clean. There's never a situation where you have to worry about shooting into melee because your guys separate apart because it's part of the one action, and there's never a situation where like you're like, oh, I'm going to shoot twice or anything like that, because you choose an action and it is like all encompassing essentially, which I think is pretty sweet. I think that's pretty sweet. The extra actions are interesting. I did not use them as much as I should have, just because I was trying to keep everything else clear. But there's some cool stuff in there, like taking aim, which gives you increases to hit, or heavy charges, which are really short distance charges. But you get extra bonuses for that too. That's really cool. The variety of units is really nice. Plus, because the stat lines are identical, so you're running an identical stat line for the orcs in Grimdark Future, or in 40k, and in Kill Team, or Grimdark Future Firefight, they have the same stats. So, if you wanted, you could build a Grimdark Future Firefight team and have it fight at night. Your guys will probably get pasted, but you could do it. So since I'm fighting more NPC kind of stuff, next time I play, I'm going to bring in definitely Grimdark Future units. So stuff like here's an orc boss on Squigasar, I think they're called. Right? We'll bring in stuff like that, or the ones with the spears, right? Other Beast Snagga kind of guys. And the Beast Snaggas are fun because I've actually never gotten to play 40k with them, so this is really cool because of that. I like that a lot. Come on, camera. Focusing on my dirty fingers is not what I want you to focus on. Thank you. But yeah. So I think next time we'll do that. I think that'll make a cool game. And maybe we'll stock our brothers up a little bit more and maybe have like an extra brother. Because I've got a couple extras. I made the whole 5-man unit. So I've got this Space Wolf guy with a hammer. And I've got this guy with a big heavy bolter and a flamethrower. So I'll throw one of them in and then make them fight a tank or something. You know what I mean? Just kind of ratchet that up. I think that's where the thematic sort of single player fun's going to be. Trying to find something that's like competitive is not going to be very fun. At least not for me. That's not the interesting part for me. The interesting part for me is like, having neat little stories and stuff. That's the cool part. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it there. Streaming for 2 hours, got 2 games in, and set up. That's pretty fucking baller. Even though the teams are small, I mean, that's really good. If I was using a simpler enemy AI system, you could crank through these, right? But because I'm using that random table, I have to go and I have to look at the table, then I have to interpret it. It does slow it down more, too. If I just use the idea of, like, these guys moved forward and shot, one, it would be more predictable, which is not something I want. And two, it would go way faster. But yeah, really cool, really good. Looking forward to playing again. The campaign stuff is neat. It's just bonuses essentially, which I mean you can't complain about. And you get characters with like cool bonuses and stuff. I have to come up with some names. Maybe I'll name the captain and leave the other guys without names. But we're not playing permadeath, so they're not going to die, so I'll come up with cool names for them. I'll have to think about that. But I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get cleaned up here and then probably go grab some lunch with my husband. Yeah. And I will catch you guys. Happy Memorial Day. If you are... I guess saying Happy Memorial Day is kind of like an oxymoron. You probably shouldn't do that. But it's Memorial Day. I'm not super sure what to say there. Saying Happy Memorial Day doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah. Anyway. It's Memorial Day. I don't know. Oh, but I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun with one-page rules. I'll keep going with this. The rule set is just phenomenal. Like, mwah. Love it. Simple, clear, really good stuff. But